I'm in the room of the Last Supper. I will talk about why I don't like that name, but I want you to see that it's an upper room. One of the names of it is the upper room. What you can see from here is the Dormition Church. That is the house of Mary. That's where she died / fell asleep according to different traditions. And the entrance to King David tomb, which is because of coronavirus, is closed. Thank God that room is open. Then let's go in and let's talk about why I don't like that name. Tommy, I'm jumping.
Yes, you are.
Then.
That's the one?
That's the room, and as I believe we will be the only one, almost. Almost the only one. Now, let's talk about what it is. Every Jew had to be in Jerusalem 3 times a year. Passover is one of them. The people of Jerusalem knew that if so many people will come, they will pay a lot of money for a room in a hotel. But God was smarter than that, and He told the Jews, you're living in a holy city, you're going to give a room for a stranger family that you don't know, for free. Now, I don't know about you. Are you going to open your door to strangers? Usually the answer is not so. Then in that case, a lot of the people actually use the roof or above the houses. And that's why it's called the upper room. Why I don't like the name, the room of the Last Supper? Mainly because it's only one event that happened here, very important one, but so many other events happen here as well. If you can hear the differences now of my voice, before and now, it's mainly because I'm not using the mask now, because I'm the only one here and my friend Shlomi is here with us. And then until someone will come, will be more clear. Or my voice will be more sexy. Then in that case, so many things happen here. Let's start with the room of the Last Supper. With the Last Supper, Jesus, as other Jews, asked 2 disciples to find a place, and they actually found a place. According to the Catholic, it was Passover meal, which I believe that it was. According to Greek Orthodox and Protestants, it was the day before. That's why the ostia, the holy bread, in the Catholic Church, is the matzah bread, because that's what the Jews are eating on Passover. According to the rest, it was a bread, because the day before you could eat bread, not matzah bread. Then in that case, Jesus was here somewhere, and don't ask me where was the table, because I don't know. But actually I know, there was no table. People were sitting on the floor. Mesubin in Hebrew. Then in that case, it was somewhere here. The room itself was built later on. This is the 12th century. Remember, they actually been on the upper room in April. It's excellent weather in Jerusalem. No rain, cool, not so hot. Then it's actually perfect weather. Then Jesus said here, someone will betray me. And then he said, eat that bread, this is my body, drink that wine, this is my blood. And Shlomi, are you eating the holy bread now?
Excuse me?
Are you eating the bread?
I do.
You did?
It's great bread.
Yeah, it was a very Jerusalem bagel, which is such amazing.
You want to see it?
Yeah, let's see the Jerusalem bagel. Usually when tourists are with me, I'm buying myself bread from Jerusalem, and we are eating it. And it's such a good one.
It is indeed.
Yeah. All right, here it is.
Definitely.
Definitely amazing, isn't it? Then, why it's important for me? Because when Jesus, every day, in every mass, every service, you will repeat those sentences. But who was the priest here? Jesus. Then for me, the room of the Last Supper is not just a room of the Last Supper. This is for me the first church ever. And later on, after he resurrected, doubting Thomas was here, the story of that atonement. Before that, he actually washed the feet of all the disciples. Then, as you can see, there are more and more and more stories. It's not just a room. But the second most important story is about 50 days after he actually Passover, after the crucifixion, when he told the disciples, don't go back. Actually, they won't go back because the feast of Shavuot, the Jews must be in the city too. Remember, 3 times a year you must be in the city then. There's no reason for them to go to the Galilee area. And it will take them 2 weeks, and they're supposed to be here again. But he told them, stay in the same room and wait for my mission. And then Holy Spirit went down. Holy fire actually went down from the sky, and people started to talk with strange languages. But the mission was to spread Christianity all over the world. Then this is not only the room of the Last Supper for me, this is the center of Christianity. Can you understand how important that room is? Now, beneath us is the tomb of David. Actually, the tomb of David is beneath that room. The Jews had the tomb for themselves, and above it, the Christian had the church for themselves. I'm talking about that room. No one liked that. And they went to the Mamluks, to the Muslims in the 15th century, the Muslims who actually controlled Israel at that time, to discuss who owns that building. The Muslims told them, listen, my dear friends, King David is holy for us too. He wasn't a king, he was a prophet. Then go away, dear Jews. And then they came up to that room and told their Christians, Jesus is our prophet, is not your God. Go away from that room. And they turned it into a mosque that was here open until 1948. What you can see here from the mosque. First of all, the mihrab. That will tell you where Mecca is. You know that the Muslims are praying through Mecca. Well, Mecca is there. Look at the windows. Now we cannot see it because my camera is not the best one, but it's so beautiful. All right, now we can see it. With a lot of Muslim inscription. Part of Prophet David, Prophet Dawood, and part of the first sentence of Surah in Islam. Another thing that the Muslim did is they wrote something here. What they wrote is that place was taken from the pagans. I'm talking about the Christians because of the Trinity, and we turned it into a holy site, holy Muslim site. In 1948, when we actually came back to that place, we turned that place into not a mosque, not a synagogue. And until today, I believe that place was supposed to be owned by the church, but beneath it is a synagogue, and you know that is a huge political and religious item. Before we will go out, I want you to see that column. That is a falcon mother and 2 chicks. The falcon mother said, this is beautiful, the falcon mother said, I cannot feed my chicks, then I will feed them through my body. I will die for them. I think every woman, mother will say it. And this is the story of that room. Eat that bread. This is my body. The room of the Last Supper, the first church ever, and the center of Christianity. What you see here is from the Crusade time. My friends, subscribe my channel. I'm not working from February. You are my tourist. Subscribe my channel, be my friend. I have more than 18,000 videos of Jerusalem and the Holy Land. Then you're most welcome to do that and send it to everyone that you can. Thank you very much. October, the end of October 2020, Mount Zion, Room of the Last Supper, Jerusalem, Israel.